Hey everyone, welcome to another pour video. Today's video, I am doing a combination of the swirl technique and piping cells. I had to mix up a whole bunch of new colors for my swirls because I didn't want any silicone in there. I didn't want any cells in my swirls. That sounds so bizarre to say. So I mixed up those non-silicone paints in those little cups, which I had happened to stumble across in a grocery store. I'm not like a super huge fan of those little cups. They came with lids, so I thought they were going to be the best things ever, but the lids turned out to be super hard to put on properly. So, and also I don't really do like a whole lot of little paintings, so I'm not sure. The jury's still out for me on those little cups. Anyways, so those 3 cups there don't have any silicone in it, and then the bag obviously has the silicone and floetrol and everything else in there. The colors I chose, I decided to go with the greens and darker colors, darker contrasting colors for the piping cells. And then I had a whole bunch of bright colors for the swirls. My whole thought behind that was that the swirls were going to be like super abstract flowers. And then the piping cells bit was going to be like more like vines and stuff growing around it. And I just did my regular consistency with the white, which in retrospect I think that was a bit of a mistake because I had a big problem with my paint, it turned out. Initially when I first did this painting I was super happy with it, but as time went on it spread out and changed way more than a painting has ever changed for me while it's drying. And anyways, I digress. This swirl technique, this is the first time that I actually tried this swirl technique, and it was so much fun to do. I mean, it was like cathartic and mesmerizing and like all those good descriptive terms. I think that it like kind of prolonged the whole pouring process. I find that the actual fun part of this painting process is over so quickly. I mean, the mixing, it takes the bulk of the time, and then you do your pour and then it's done in like 5 minutes. But this swirl, it took quite a bit of time, as you can tell with this video being a little bit longer. I still sped it up a great deal, but I mean, 7 minutes is kind of a longer video for me. Anyways, so I was kind of hoping that there was going to be more blue in these swirls, but I guess I didn't put enough in, or I don't even know what happened. So my blue kind of got a little hidden, but I absolutely love the look of the swirls at this point. It's so neat. I'm definitely going to try it again. I'm kind of wondering though that I think that I may have made the paint a little too thin, just because of how much of the definition that I lost later on. It might have been a combination between the paint being too thin and when I piped the cells over the swirls, I think that the silicone, when it rose to the top, kind of traveled along the surface of the paint and started messing up my swirls. I actually attached a picture of the painting after the silicone messed up my swirls, so you can see what I mean. This is like the first time that painting has changed so much for me during the drying process. It's kind of like a rude awakening. excuse me. So I was super happy with how my cells turned out, my piping my cells. Although I really wish that I had just stuck to the white bits while I was piping it, because I think that might have contributed to the problem of messing up my swirls. But this is definitely a great learning process for me. I'm going to be trying this again and just messing around with it, seeing what I can do to prevent this problem from happening. I might try to pipe my cells on before I do the swirl. I'm not sure. I'm definitely open to any suggestions as to how to prevent it from, losing the definition. So I was so happy with the painting at this point. I thought it was really interesting how the swirls and the pipe cells kind of created this dynamic. Like, it's just the contrast was really appealing to me. I also think that I put way too much paint on this little painting again. But the way that I'm doing these things, I can't pour that much paint off. So I'm trying to make sure that the painting was level there. But I guess that I didn't do that great of a job. And here's a close-up. So thanks for joining me and watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please remember to hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.